On Milos you will see beautiful volcanic formations of unique colors and shapes, charming beaches, and traditional fishing villages. Explore top attractions on Milos. The volcanic island of Milos belongs to the territory of Greece and is located in the Aegean Sea. Characteristic features of this place are beaches full of extraordinary charm and stunning coastlines. In addition, the island is famous for its colorful rocks and numerous hot sulfur springs. Interestingly, the world-famous marble sculpture, Venus de Milo, originated from this area. After all, one should not forget that Greece is a country of extraordinary cultural richness. The average annual temperature recorded on the island of Milos is just over 21 degrees. The perfect time to visit the island and enjoy its charms is the long period from the beginning of May until the end of October. What is important, in October the air is still warm and pleasant during the day, which encourages to enjoy the beaches. However, it is worth being aware that evenings can already be quite cool. You don't have to take notes. We have included all the practical info in the description below the video. That's where you can also find links with accommodation, tickets to attractions and tips on how to pay abroad so as not to overpay on currency conversions. The island of Milos can be reached by air or sea means of transport. When choosing the air route, take a flight to Athens and then another flight from Athens to the island. You can also take a ferry from the Greek capital to the island. Importantly, all major Greek islands are covered by ferry connections that provide convenient and efficient transportation. You can move around the island on foot and travel longer distances with a rented car or a scooter. This type of transportation is relatively safe due to the low traffic density. Greece is famous for its good accommodation facilities. It is no different in the case of the island of Milos, which offers a wide selection of accommodation varying in terms of location, standard offered and price. Tourists usually opt for small, charming apartments offered for rent by the island's residents. As mentioned earlier, Milos is famous for its beautiful and numerous beaches. However, some of them are hidden and accessible only from the sea. Such charming places can be enjoyed during cruises around the island. This type of excursion is an excellent option for spending free time. The beaches separated by rocks are full of extraordinary charm, and the ship's staff takes care of the safety of participants and provides traditional meals. Sarakiniko Beach is a must-see on any tourist map. It is one of the most beautiful and most photographed beaches on the island. It is located a short distance from the port of Adamas and impresses with its unique views formed by bright rock formations of volcanic origin. Their unusual shapes are the result of years of exposure to natural forces including wind and water. Paliochori Beach is located in the south of the island. It is characterized by a long and wide shoreline and the presence of hot springs which are volcanic remnants. The water in the beach area is characterized by a yellowish color, which is due to the high content of mineral compounds contained in the mentioned springs. Importantly, these compounds show beneficial effects on health due to their antibacterial and antifungal effects and also suit the troublesome effects of allergies. What is interesting, hot springs are the reason of slightly higher temperature of the water and sand located in the beach area. Plaka is a town located on a high hill. It was founded more than 200 years ago and its landmark was a Venetian castle. Currently, tourists can only admire its ruins surrounded by the remains of walls. Plaka is characterized by typical white residential buildings that are decorated with colorful shutters. Interestingly, historic Panagia Thelesitra church built in the 13th century is also located in this area with a terrace which is an excellent viewpoint for admiring the beauty of almost the entire island. Klima is a small fishing village that impresses with its charming landscape. It is formed by traditional fishing houses which are decorated with wooden porches and gates painted in different colors. Interestingly, these houses are equipped with garages that can be accessed by a motorboat and are built on the same scheme. On their lower floor there is the mentioned garage and a kitchen. On the first floor, however, there are bedrooms and a living room with a terrace. Firopotamos is another fishing village worth visiting. It is located in the northeastern part of the island and impresses with its quiet and intimate atmosphere. Greece is famous for its delicious cuisine. Its islands are no different. On the island of Milos you should try several dishes that offer unique and often surprising taste sensations. There are several recommendable and affordable restaurants in the area. Some of them are located in the area of the hot sulfur springs. Typical Greek snacks are ladenia and karpouzopita. Ladenia is an interesting combination of pizza and focaccia. In this case, cherry tomatoes and onions are placed on the dough, and the whole thing is drizzled with olive oil. Karpouzopita, on the other hand, is a traditional cake with watermelon and sesame. Its taste is quite surprising and worth trying. If you're already planning your trip, you can find accommodation and tickets to attractions on the spot in the links under the video description. You can also order a card for cheap payments abroad the same way. Press the bell and subscribe to our channel if you want to receive notifications about new episodes. Have a nice trip.